outside right now, but things will change in about 24 hours. Which Valley City will feel the cold first?
And because of the cold snap, several warming shelters will be opening their doors. We have a live report from a shelter in Weslaco.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
We begin with the latest track for the weekend cold front. We are going to need coats outdoors as early as late tomorrow afternoon and maybe an extra blanket indoors. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan.
And I'm Javier Guerra. Now the big question is the timeline of that cold front. It has been changing lately. Which Valley City is going to get it first is also a pretty big question. Let's get updated with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. Andrew, what can you tell us?
Well, Christine and Javier, we're thinking the front will arrive in the upper valley as early as 10 o'clock tomorrow morning in the Roma area and then clear the Brownsville area and the coast around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is a midday frontal passage through the mid-valley. You can see it about 10 a.m. to noon between the upper valley and then moving into the mid-valley between noon and 2 p.m. and then moving through the lower valley between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That means our temperatures, our high temperatures should be reached tomorrow morning in the upper 70s. So by the afternoon, there's a good chance those temperatures will tumble into the 50s by early afternoon and then perhaps into the 40s by late afternoon. So much chillier for late tomorrow. Right now, though, temperatures are very warm for this Friday afternoon. It is mostly cloudy. This is Sky 5 in Weslaco. It's 78 degrees in Harlingen and Brownsville, 80 in Weslaco and McAllen, and 81 degrees in Edinburgh. Take a look at the forecast low temperatures for Sunday night, Monday morning, and this is for Monday morning. Look at the lows, down to 29 in Weslaco and Harlingen, 30 in McAllen, 31 in Brownsville. So now is the time to take steps to protect the pipes and the plants and think about the pets as well. Freeze watch in effect for Sunday night, Monday morning for the entire valley with temperatures falling below 32. The extreme cold watch in effect for Sunday night, Monday morning, wind chills as low as 13. We'll talk more about this impending cold weather in just a bit. Back to you.
And for all those updates, you have to be sure to download our KRGV weather app. You can get those push notifications. All you have to do is turn them on. You'll get weather alerts sent straight to your phone from our team of meteorologists on any weather changes that happen.
You just heard from Andrew. Sunday night, Monday morning will be extremely cold. Here is a list of Valley school districts who have already announced delayed starts. Parents, you can find exact start times on our website, krgv.com. Just click on the news tab and then click on cold front. We will update the list as more delays and closures are announced. Several Valley cities are also opening overnight shelters for people to have a warm place to sleep. Edinburgh announced their plan for the Sakula Library yesterday. Today, Karen Lucetto got details on one that is opening at the First Baptist Church in Weslaco. Karen, is this only for people who live in Weslaco?
No, actually, everyone is welcome to come here to keep warm. They do ask that if you choose to come in to bring a picture ID and any prescription medications you may need. The shelter will open Sunday at 6 p.m. Showers, food, and bedding will be available. There will also be police officers at the shelter throughout the night for safety reasons. Pets are not allowed.
We've operated the shelter for as few as one person, and if one person comes that needs this, we'll open up and take care of them.
Again, the shelter will open up Sunday at 6 p.m. It will be open through Monday. Intake will be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. We'll have a full list of available shelters up on krgv.com and the KRGV News app. In Weslaco, Karen Lucetto, Channel 5 News.
And don't forget our furry friends, they need warmth too. Today, animal care workers in Brownsville put out a request for blankets and pee pads. If you have any to donate, they need them over at the Brownsville Animal Regulation and Care Center.
Maybe smaller size blankets for the cats. I mean, even if you donate a bigger blanket, we're not opposed to cutting them. Anything, old blankets, sheets.
That shelter just closed for the day, but they will be open tomorrow from 1 to 5 p.m. The center is located off FM 511. The animal shelter in Port Isabel is also asking for blankets.
Well, Valley flights could also be impacted by ice and snow at connecting airports. While the weather will be cold in the valley, other parts of the state and country will see icy conditions. That means flights leaving and arriving in the valley could be delayed or canceled. The best advice is to check your flight status regularly. We stopped by the McAllen International Airport today. Here's their advice.
Have patience, get to the airport with time. If there is delays, patience is always going to be one of the main things to have.
Always look at different options in case your flight is canceled. All three Valley airports do have websites to track flight delays. You can also download your airline's app to check information faster.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
So it is Friday afternoon, and right now for this Friday afternoon in the Brownsville area, things are looking good on 69E north and southbound, and things are looking pretty good for the most part in Texas 48 as well as 281. Now on Harlingen, we are seeing a minor slowdown or delay heading toward the interchange with I-2. This is northbound 69C in the yellow, heading to Harlingen right before that interchange with Interstate 2 westbound. Meanwhile, here's our TxDOT camera in Alamo, smooth sailing on I-2 North Alamo Road, both eastbound and westbound. We are seeing some delays west of there past the far interchange on westbound I-2 in McAllen right by the mall and airport area. So at this point, it'll take you 30 minutes from McAllen to Harlingen and 17 from Wesco to Harlingen. If you see an accident, please call us at 956-968-5555. Be safe out there.
Well, Palm Valley Animal Society is asking people to help foster their dogs. About 300 dogs are outside in kennels. Channel 5's Armando Gomez is at the shelter in Edinburgh with a furry friend. And Armando, what will happen to the animals that don't get fostered?
Well, Palm Valley Animal Society is making sure that these pets, like this dog right here named London, he's only 2 months old, make sure that these pets stay warm. But again, you can see he's getting a little bit excited here for this live shot. But again, Palm Valley is asking for community to make sure that people foster pets like London to make sure they stay warm.
We wouldn't be able to save more lives without the help of our community, right? We wouldn't be able to ensure that our animals are as comfortable as possible during their time here with us, right? Whether it's in a foster home or here with us. But the community's help in ensuring that we can do that is crucial.
Palm Valley Animal Society will provide everything foster parents need, including food. And if the animal is on any medication, there's no qualifications. You only need to be 18 years old. So coming up at 6, we'll hear from community members about why it's important to foster pets like London right here in my hand in Edinburgh. Armando Gomez, Channel 5 News, F5.
In other news around the valley, $1 million bond is now in place for Jose Garcia. He is one of 2 suspects in a kidnapping investigation linked to this week's officer-involved shooting in Mission. Garcia is charged with aggravated robbery and aggravated kidnapping.
Continuing coverage this afternoon on last week's rollover crash involving a Sharyland ISD bus. We've obtained the police report. Channel 5 Santiago Caicedo joins us live in McAllen. And Santiago, the report says the bus driver didn't obey a traffic sign.
Javier, we're here off of 107 near the intersection with North Sherry Road. I have the official police report we got from McAllen PD. I'm going to step out of the way so we can see a little bit better of that intersection we were at when we went live here a few hours after it happened. Well, the McAllen police report that we've obtained, it says that the bus driver did not come to a complete stop, causing a pickup truck driver on 107 to swerve in order to avoid the bus. The pickup truck ended up hitting the school bus from behind. Again, according to the police report, the bus driver was heading south out of a private drive towards State Highway 107. Police say the driver failed to make a complete stop at the stop sign and continued going. A pickup truck going westbound on 107 swerved right to avoid the school bus, but ended up hitting the bus's left back end. The Sharyland ISD school bus then rolled over onto its right side at the intersection with 107. The police report goes on to explain that because of damage to the front part of the pickup truck, the driver of the pickup kept going westbound, crashing into the back of another car waiting at a stoplight, which causing that car to hit another car in front of it. The official report says 5 Sharyland ISD students were on the bus, ranging between 14 to 18 years old. At the time of the crash, Sharyland ISD told us the students were coming from an athletic event. All students and the driver were taken to the hospital with suspected injuries or minor injuries. We've reached out to the school district for comment on the bus driver. We'll let you know when we hear back. We're live in McAllen. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.
All right, Santiago, thank you so much. Coming up, working on your fitness. The hike and bike trail in Edinburgh that will connect different parks and schools.
Plus, progress made on a different trail that will eventually link cities in Cameron County.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
With the 2026 Toyota Tacoma, you can do whatever you want.
Whatever we want?
Yep, whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever we want!
Whatever we want. The 2026 Toyota Tacoma, for every kind of adventure.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2026 Tacoma SR5 for $289 a month for 39 months. Offer ends February 2nd.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ken Paxton isn't just corrupt, he's weird. Paxton's been caught in multiple affairs, resulting in his wife divorcing him. As AG, Paxton cashed in on your dime, pocketing $2 million from a taxpayer-funded contract. His staff turned him in for bribery and corruption. He fired them, violating the Whistleblower Act and costing Texas taxpayers millions, breaking the law. Ken Paxton, too corrupt, too weird to be our senator. Texans for conservative majorities responsible for the content of this ad.
Right now at Bert Ogden Subaru, lease a new 2025 Crosstrek for just $199 a month. That's right, just $199 a month lease with complimentary maintenance included, or make no payments for 90 days.
We shop the competition so you don't have to. Bert Ogden Subaru in Edinburgh.
Every Wednesday on Channel 5 News at 10, we will introduce you to this week's Channel 5 Sports Playmaker. We're showcasing the top players across the valley. Join us on Wednesdays on Channel 5 News at 10.
Channel 5 Sports Playmaker is supported by Charlie Clark Auto Group.
Well, neighbors on one stretch of Freddy Gonzalez will soon be able to bike or walk to UTRGV football games. Crews in Edinburgh will begin their work soon on a trail. It will be along Freddy Gonzalez Drive between Klausner and the UTRGV Stadium off of Raul Longoria. City officials say within the next 2 years, a separate phase of the Freddy Gonzalez hike and bike trail will connect to other trails as far as Bicentennial Boulevard in McAllen.
You can technically come from South McAllen, come to our university, come to our stadium, and use the trails that we have where technically you can come in a bike.
The over $1 million project will mostly be paid for by using federal and state grants. Now, construction begins the first week of February and is expected to wrap up by the end of September.
New at 5 today, Brownsville celebrated the opening of a new walking trail. It's actually a new mile-long section that connects to an existing trail. It links Brownsville, or it will eventually link Brownsville to Los Fresnos. That project started all the way back in the year 2009.
An accomplishment of these projects can be complicated, but this is in conjunction with the Rio Grande Valley MPO. They provided the majority of the funding for this, and we're excited to continue extending this trail. We have another mile to go, and I think that'll be, hopefully the funding will be secured in the near future.
The plan is for Los Fresnos to complete an additional mile as construction moves forward. Officials hope to complete the full project within the next 2 years.
Here's your marine forecast for tomorrow. We're going to have winds into the southeast to east, shifting to the north around 10 to 15 knots now. Boating's not going to be good by tomorrow afternoon. Bay waters are moderate chop and the seas are 3 to 5 feet. Cold weather on the way for this weekend. We'll talk all about it after the break.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Get 1.9% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $7,350 total value on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $2,000 bonus cash.
Billy Kelly here, Fiesta Chevrolet. Listen, folks, start your new year with a brand new Silverado. $199 a month or $13,000 off. That's right, $199 a month for a brand new Silverado. Come see us here in Edinburgh, Fiesta Chevrolet, Dale Gas.
Is your home ready for a new look? Ready for a fresh style? Lax is ready to help make it happen. During our massive January clearance, you can get 0% interest for 48 months. Ready for more? Save up to 70% on clearance items. And only Lax gives you a chance to win free furniture. Spin and you could get your entire purchase absolutely free. Get sofas starting at just $5.99 or dinette starting as low as $3.99. Shop the massive January clearance going on now, only at Lax.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is a finalist for the Flash Weather Person of the Year. The finalist with the most votes wins. You can vote now by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can vote for Tim every day until January 30th. Congrats, Tim.
When I was 28, I almost died. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. When I picked up my first insulin prescription, it cost me $684. I couldn't afford that. Most Texans can't either. So when I got to the Texas House, I took on Big Pharma and capped insulin at $25 a month. I'm James Tallarico. I know what it means to fight for my life. I approve this message because in the Senate, I'll fight for yours.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became America's best-selling trucks. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years and counting. And Ford, the most awarded brand for initial quality among trucks by J.D. Power.
Get $5,250 cash on F-150 or choose 3.9 for $72 plus $3,250 cash. Includes complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
It's been a warm Friday afternoon, and temperatures right now are in the 70s and 80s. And if you like the warm weather, enjoy it today because things really cool down by tomorrow, all thanks to a cold front. We're going to have a couple of cold days here in the valley over the next couple of days. Right now, 78 degrees in Westlaco, 81 in Edinburgh, 78 in Brownsville. For tonight, the temperatures are not too bad. We're in the lower 70s at 9 p.m. and at 11 o'clock tonight. Mostly cloudy, mainly dry. There is a chance for some patchy overnight fog. Now, let's talk about the forecast for tomorrow. The front comes in during the day tomorrow. I doubt we'll see much sunshine for an hour, maybe some sunshine in the morning, but there is a slight chance, mainly in the afternoon, for some showers. So we're going to have temperatures in the mid 70s at 9 a.m., maybe a high of 79 right before noon, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then look at the temperatures. They drop behind that front. This is in the mid-valley, mind you, so the temperatures will be right around 59 at 2 p.m. So for the afternoon tomorrow, wherever you are in the valley, you want the sweaters and jackets and coats. It's going to turn chilly and breezy for tomorrow afternoon. So it arrives Saturday between late morning and the early afternoon. There is a chance for some spotty showers. It turns chilly, maybe even as early as tomorrow, mid to late afternoon. Freezing temperatures for Monday morning as well as Tuesday morning. And of course, beach and boating not good for this weekend thanks to the front. Now, we want to stress, wintry precipitation is not expected here in the RGV throughout all of this. That stays to the north of the valley. Here's the timing for the cold front. It arrives tomorrow approximately around 10 o'clock in the morning in the ranch lands in Upper Valley and then moves through the mid-valley between noon and 2 p.m. and should clear the Brownsville area and the coast around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So this is a midday frontal passage, and with behind that front, those temperatures should fall into the 50s and 40s for tomorrow afternoon. Now, here are the low temperatures for Monday morning. So this is Sunday night, Monday morning. It's going to be cold for Sunday night, Monday morning with low temperatures in the 20s and 30s. That's the temperature. 29 in Westlaco, 30 in McAllen, 31 in Brownsville. To add to that, we'll have a freeze watch in effect starting Sunday night into Monday morning. That is with temperatures falling below 32. That's the freezing point. We also have an extreme cold watch for the entire valley. That is for Sunday and Monday morning because the wind chills or feels like temperatures will be as low as 13. It's going to feel very cold for Sunday night and Monday morning as well as for Monday night and Tuesday morning. Now, again, No need to panic. We don't expect any ice or sleet or snow. This is not a repeat of the 2021 freeze. With that in mind, to protect the 4 Ps of plants, pets, pipes, people. Now, the freezing temperatures are expected between Monday morning as well as Tuesday morning. But again, please do not panic. It is going to be cold, though. So check on the elderly, bundle up for this weekend, especially for Saturday night, starting Saturday night. Now is a time to protect those outdoor exposed pipes. Get them done now before the cold weather settles in. Bring the pets indoors, find them more shelter, and protect sensitive vegetation. And of course, please be careful if you use space heaters. So the front right now is to the north of us. Messy weather in West Texas, and the pink, that's a wintry mix. The blue is snow, and then of course we have green in West Texas, and the front's going to slowly make its way southward tonight into tomorrow. So here is Future Track. This is 9 p.m. tonight. Things stay quiet tonight here in the valley. The front starts to arrive midday tomorrow. And by the way, travel is not advised if you're thinking going up north for tomorrow. It's going to be a mess. Wintry mix icing from Dallas-Fort Worth toward Waco into the Austin area. That's all in the pink and magenta. But notice all that stays to the north of us for the valley throughout this weekend. So again, we do not expect any wintry precip here in the valley for the area. Now, for 2 p.m. Saturday, stand a chance for some showers in Houston, but the messy weather continues up in DFW 7 p.m. Saturday, changing to snow by Sunday for North Texas. It's just going to be cold here and should be dry for us here in the valley for Sunday into Monday. But we're going to have a couple of chilly days here, very cold days, especially for the second half of the weekend into the start of next week. 20% chance of showers for tomorrow and a 20% chance of showers early on Sunday. So here are the Future Track temperatures. This is the North American model. The temperatures are in the 70s tonight, upper 60s. Here's 7 a.m. Saturday. We start off mild. Look at that. The front comes through. This is noon Saturday. So out west, we have temperatures in the 50s in the upper valley, but still in the 70s in the lower valley. And then watch the temperatures all fall into the 50s by 2 p.m. And then look at that, into the 40s by 5 p.m. So with this in mind, you'll want the sweaters and jackets and coats as early as tomorrow mid-afternoon. It is going to feel chilly, especially for the mid to late afternoon hours. Temperatures back to the lower 40s by Sunday morning. So here's your first warn 5-7-day forecast. Again, there's that downward arrow, that high of 79s in the late morning. Temperatures in the 50s and 40s by the afternoon. 42 Saturday night, down to 30 by Sunday night. That's below freezing. And then 32 here in Westlaco by Monday night. That means temperatures in the 20s toward the north in the ranch lands. That is your first warn 5 forecast. Now here's KJ with a look at sports.
Coming up, the type of penalty you don't want to receive in soccer. Details on the punishment for the Brownsville-Lopez program after the break.
When you're on the field, you're playing for your fans. At home, you're playing for your family. My playbook, read labels, keep it allergy friendly, and have an epinephrine nasal spray as a backup plan.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this 2026 Sierra 1500 model. We are professional grade.
First you put your hands up and you put them together. It's the Sharky dance, no one can do it better. Glide through the water, smooth like a jet. Fin to the left, now break a little sweat. Dip to the bottom, circle back up, now splash that way. When the beat says do 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 do, say Sharky, Sharky, Sharky. Do 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 do, say Sharky, Sharky, Sharky. Put your hands up, swing side to side. Snap your fins in the Sharky vibe.
The all-new Mazda CX-30, now just $199 per month. That's right, $199. Or make no payments for 90 days with over 20 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to when you shop from Bert Ogden Mazda in Edinburgh.
The Brownsville-Lopez boys soccer team is being penalized by the UIL. They are stripping the team of multiple wins over an ineligible player. Sports Director KJ Doyle joins us in studio with more on that penalty. KJ.
Christine, a tough decision for the Brownsville-Lopez Lobos. The penalty from the UIL forces the boys soccer team to forfeit 8 games, 3 of those being key district matchups from this season. Among the games being forfeited, their January 13th matchup against Brownsville Porter in the Battle of Southmost, January 16th against Donna North, and January 20th just this past Tuesday against Brownsville Rivera. The ineligible player violation is one we've seen repeatedly for high school teams across the board. The UIL has strict rules on when a student must be enrolled in order to participate in athletics. This is to prevent, as best they can, players switching schools for the sole purpose of sports. Brownsville Lopez released this comment to Channel 5 News on the matter, explaining the school district submitted a self-report on the participation of the player that is required when a discovery like this is made. There is good news in all of this for Brownsville Lopez. They only have to forfeit the games the player participated in. There are still 15 district games remaining this season. That means the Lobos season is not over and the issue can be put behind them, allowing them to remain in contention for the playoffs in March. Christine?
AJ, thank you. Pump Patrol is up next after the break. We're going to see if our team can save you a few bucks on your next fill up.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments for 120 days on select Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $2,250 allowance on Encore GX.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Career and Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
The Valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Here's some travel times. McAllen to Harlingen just takes about half an hour right now. Western to Harlingen.
There were some slowdowns throughout the morning because of the rain.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News, the traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Texas is growing fast.
And that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
In every corner of our community, there are people making a difference.
Making sure that we're showing how inclusion really does work, and then inspiring other business owners to do the same thing.
Together, they're building a stronger, brighter future for all of us right here in the RGV.
You have to put everything, every bit of passion you possess into it. You have to believe that you can do it.
Take 5 is showcasing people in the community who are empowering the RGV. Watch Empowering the RGV every Tuesday at 3 on Channel 5.
Lease the Epic 2026 Santa Fe now for just $349 a month, or make no payments for 90 days. Plus, get America's best warranty covering 10 years or 100,000 miles. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Visit Richard Lipsy today at Burdock and Harlingen Hyundai.
Dali Gas.
We're back now with a look at gas prices across the valley. Viewer Robert Jurado found gas for $2.19 at the Circle K on Old 83 in Mission.
Janet Cordasco found gas for $2.28 at Walmart on I-2 and Salinas. Is that in Donna? I think that's Donna.
Yeah.
Let's see if our in-house team can beat $2.19.
Hey Valley, this is photojournalist Al Trevino. I'm here in Edinburgh on the corner of Monte Cristo Road and North Frontage Road, where price per gallon is $2.28.
What is cracking, Valley? Photojournalist out here today in Port Isabel. We're here on Brownsville, Port Isabel Highway and State Park Road 100. We're looking at gas prices that are $2.29.
Hello everybody, this is photojournalist Catherine Rodriguez. I am here at the Stripes in Mission on the corner of Bryant and Frontage Road, where gas is $2.25.
I love how they all have their little signature moves. Today's best price, $2.19 in Mission.
As always, if you see a better deal, we want to know about it. Snap a picture and send us an email to news@krgb.com.
All right, let's talk about this cold front. It comes in tomorrow during the day, so it should have passed through the entire valley by mid-afternoon. Now, with that in mind, those temperatures will fall from the upper 70s by late morning tomorrow back into the 50s and 40s tomorrow afternoon. So you want the sweaters and jackets and coats for Saturday afternoon. There is a slight chance for some showers, but no freezing precipitation is expected throughout this weekend with the cold. However, it is going to be extremely chilly, especially for Saturday night into Sunday morning and Sunday night into Monday morning. Of course, beach and boating, not good. Temperatures down to 30 degrees in Westlake by Monday morning.
All right, and that is going to do it for us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
We're Idea Public Schools.